Today, the university will be conferring 2,251 graduating students with degrees made up of 67 postgraduate diplomas, of whom 3 are distinctions, 2,119 masters, of whom 102 are distinctions, and 65 doctorate degrees.
And we have soared, and so we continue to soar. Today, I have the privilege of presenting to you the 3rd book of history documenting the life of University of Lagos. The book builds on 2 previous history of University of Lagos, 1962 to 1987, published to mark the university's 25th anniversary. The second is a history of University of Lagos, 1982 to 2012, which was produced to mark the university's 50th anniversary. This 3rd book, University of Lagos, the 6th decade, is being presented today.
Hello and welcome to the 54th Convocation ceremonies. I am Vina Peters and I would not be doing this year's Convocation alone. I have with me...
Good morning, I'm Emmanuel Okere. You're welcome to today's Convocation ceremony.
All right, so I would like to give you a rundown of what actually happened yesterday, being the first day of Convocation. But before I give you guys all that goss, let's take a quick look of what happened at the previous Convocation, as well as the rundown of 2023. We'll be right back. Okay, so now they can connect what they want to connect.
Great Akokites.
The University of Lagos, one of the most reputable tertiary institutions in Africa.
Third Convocation produces the oldest graduating student, 83-year-old journalist Dayo Michael.
Great Akokites. Great Akokites. Greatest Akokites. This university is legendary. Before I go into my speech, to just recognize, as all of us do, that every one of us stands literally on the shoulders and on the foundation has been built by others who came before us. Many have passed. Many have retired. But there is no single person on this planet who doesn't owe, to a very large extent, where they are today on the work that was done by others that came before them selflessly. I plead with you to always keep these people in mind.
Yesterday, the Convocation lecture titled Finding the Boundaries of the Possible, Venturing Beyond, was delivered by Dr. Chinenye Mbazogu, a recognized policy analyst, a thought leader, and technology solutions architect. The lecture gave fresh insight into the future of tertiary education. And
all right, guys, so welcome back. It's still the 54th Convocation ceremonies, and I remain Vina Peters. So quick, let me give you a rundown of what happened yesterday. Yesterday at the day when we actually had the faculties of Education, Social Sciences, Arts, Environmental Sciences, and Sciences actually convoke yesterday. Emmanuel, you actually missed yesterday.
Yeah, I do. I did miss, but then I heard gists.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So quickly tell me,
I
what
had
did
a
you
lot
hear?
of gist, and there's something with me about money. I have a thing for money, right? So I heard about some Farouk guy,
Yes,
some Omar guy, who
Farouk
stole
Omar
the
Awodun
entire
Ayola.
show.
My God.
He stole the entire show. I mean, that's a very huge one, and it's a challenge for every student who is looking at coming out top
Exactly.
in their level. So I heard he won various prizes, lots of cash prizes, amounting to something I didn't really get the figure.
1.2 million.
naira. That's a huge
And
one.
might I actually add to that? It's actually from the Faculty of Economics.
Oh.
Knowing that economics is a very, very challenging and difficult department to actually do that kind of massive work from.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, please, what department are you in?
My department.
Yes, please.
What are you trying to start?
That there should be no excuse for you not to actually win those prizes when
Well,
you're trying
actually,
to convoke.
I have started well. I have started pretty well. I am on a very good note. And trust me, Miss V, I'm going to shock you. Don't worry. All of those prizes, I'll get them. Forget. I'll get all of them.
That is great. So quickly, let me give you a rundown of what we have. What will be happening this morning? So we'll be having the faculties of Engineering, Law, and Management Sciences. And as I speak with you at the moment, this is actually the session where we have the best graduating student. That is the overall best graduating student. Actually, with a perfect CGPA of 5.0. I'm actually looking forward to
that as well. I'm looking forward to that as well.
All right, now so the procession is starting. We'll be handing you over to Professor, what is her name now? Yes,
Samuel.
Professor Samuel at the auditorium to actually take us through the convocation proper. So we'll come back with the old interviews when the convocation ceremonies will be done. We'll see you later.
All right.
And good morning. And I welcome you to Convocation Day 2. We will be taking the national anthem, followed by the University of Lagos anthem. While we're still standing, I invite Reverend Ogbolumani Azuka to please lead us in the opening prayer. Sir.
Father, we thank you for this is the day you have made. No doubt you helped us yesterday. Today will not be an exception. And so, our Father, will look up to you this morning, asking for you to help us. Overshadow this gathering by your Spirit, and let everything be ordered by your grace, in the name of Jesus. Father, we welcome you this morning into this gathering, in the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name we have prayed.
Thank you very much. Please, we may be seated. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I call the registrar of our university to call this gathering to order.
To grant degrees, diplomas, certificates, and other distinctions at the university. Consequently, the Vice Chancellor shall take on the role of the Chancellor as he is not present. Distinguished audience, it is my pleasure to invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor Folashade Tolulope Ogunshola, to act in the position of the Chancellor of this university. His Royal Eminence, Alhaji Dr. Abubakar Umar Galbai El-Kanemi, CFR, Shehu of Borno, to constitute this assembly as a congregation for the purpose of conferring degrees, diplomas.
I hereby constitute this assembly as a congregation of the University of Lagos for the purpose of conferring degrees, awarding diplomas and certificates, and announcing special prizes. The university will confer it in specific fields.
Chancellor, sir, it is my pleasure to invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor Tolulope Folashade Tolulope Ogunshola, ONFAS, to present our address.
His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, members of the diplomatic corps here present, the Chancellor, His Royal Eminence, Alhaji Dr. Abubakar Ibn Umar Gabai El-Kanemi, CFR, Shehu of Borno, Royal Fathers here present, visiting Vice Chancellors from other universities, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Development Services, Professor Ayodele Ashenua, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Management Services, Professor Lucien Chukwu, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics and Research, Professor Bolanle Obo, the Acting Registrar and Secretary to Council, Mrs. Olakunle Makinde, the University Bursar, Mrs. Olufunmilola Adekunle, the University Librarian, Professor Yetunde Zaid, the Provost College of Medicine, Professor David Oke, Deans of Faculty, distinguished members organizing African higher education for transformational development, you will agree that it was not only stimulating and transformational, it was a call to action. Yesterday, we began the 3-day degree conferment event that will culminate in a total of 17,456 students receiving various honors. Of these, 10,570 students will receive first degrees and diplomas, while 6,886 will be awarded postgraduate degrees. Today, January 17, 2024, the graduating students of the faculties of Engineering, Law, and Management Sciences will be admitted to their degrees, while in the afternoon, graduating students of the faculties of Basic Medical Sciences, Clinical Sciences, Dental Sciences, and Distance Learning will be admitted to their degrees. Tomorrow, Thursday, January 18, 2024, deserving students from the School of Postgraduate Studies and the University of Lagos Business School will be conferred with the award of postgraduate diplomas. Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, Doctor of Philosophy, and Doctor of Business Administration. On that same day, the University of Lagos will confer honorary doctorate degrees on deserving personalities who have distinguished themselves by significantly contributing to scholarship and societal development in various fields. This year, we are awarding degrees to 3 such persons. Professor Toyin Falola, the Jacob and Francis Sanger Mosika Chair at the University of Texas at Austin, Professor Phyllis Kanki, a professor of immunology at the Harvard Chan School of Public Health in Boston, and Professor Atairu Muhammadu Jega, a professor of political science at Bayero University, Kano. A total of 2,070 students will be graduating this morning. 587 of them will be coming from the Faculty of Engineering, 353 from the Faculty of Law, and 1,130 from the Faculty of Management Sciences. Of these, we have 145 first-class students. From the Faculty of Engineering, we have 47 students with first-class honors, 12 of whom are female. From the Faculty of Law, we have 1 student with first-class honors. This is not common. And the student is female. In the Faculty of Management Sciences, we have 97. Again, the balance is to the females. 52 females and 45 males. Congratulations. Graduating student in the Faculty of Engineering, who is also the overall best graduating student this year, is David Oluwatomiwa Akomu with a perfect score of CGPA 5.0. The best graduating student from the Faculty of Law is Praise Ebunoluwa Sonny Adeniyi with a CGPA of 4.51, while Ibrahim Abiodun Quadri with a CGPA of 4.94 is the best graduating student from the Faculty of Management Sciences. Were incubated, while 20 startups were announced, designed a digital platform to assist tourists and low-income earners and individuals seeking exciting places in Nigeria. He came first also at the national pitch competition that was organized by the
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the faculties of Engineering, Law, and Management Sciences who have distinguished themselves by winning special prizes in their respective fields during the 21-22 academic session. The best all-round performance in the university at the degree level, including the
Itua Osemudiamen Samuel, Ike Okoro Ekene Anthony, Yahya Adebayo, Adetola Makonjuola Yusuf, Mokwenye. From the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Shonde Bukumi Aderemi, Nwa Doka Okwesiliezi Eberechukwu, Emezue Daberechi Kelechi.
Student who has distinguished herself in first-class honors degree to talk. Sonny Adenu Praise Eboluwa.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite the graduating students. It is also my pleasure to invite the best graduating students in the humanities to come forth for the recognition and presentation of plaque by the Chancellor. It is time to administer the alumni pledge. Oh, sorry.
Permit me to adopt established protocols by the Vice Chancellor. The Chancellor, good afternoon, good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and hello, my dear colleagues. Greatest Akokite. This is probably the largest audience I've ever spoken to. In resilience, a toast to the class of 2021-2022. Can we signify if we spent more time in a tertiary institution than in secondary school? But here I am, more than 7 years from my high school graduation. I say to God be the glory for this amazing feat. Deciding on, I'll begin by giving thanks to God for the privilege of being able to start. On behalf of the University of Lagos Alumni Association, it is my pleasure to present to you this Merit Award for your brilliant performance as the overall best graduating student with a CGPA of 5.0
student from law.
So yeah. Both of
Okay,
them.
what would you say were the challenges you faced, being an
Just was so long, like, and that was so annoying, that was so draining. So that was like the major challenge I faced.
Okay, beautiful. You know that there are, what do we call it now? There are undergraduates there who would want to, follow your steps, and they would want.
Why is that?
One is it derives from, when you have a good product, people want to identify with you. First and foremost, University of Lagos is Nigeria's university of first choice, and it's the nation's pride. The environment, the academic curriculum of this university is one that is very different from all other universities. This is a university that teaches you to be able to stand on your own. It's almost like it's a university that teaches entrepreneurship. And when you come to the University of Lagos, maybe it's the influence of...
Concerning the graduated student, what exactly is the alumni doing to actually absorb them and make them ready for
the hall when I administered the pledge? One of the words I said in my speech is that by Monday, all of these 16,000 plus students will receive a letter personally signed by me. And that is the first step. Secondly is the fact that, they are joining a very distinguished club. And we will mentor them. We will alumni is for. And the strength of a university in it that every of our alumni is doing well. So we will ensure that we help them to do well. And we have people all over the world. And the beauty of it is that when you are a product of UNILAG, you are numero uno, first among equals. It's not just like being a graduate. I mean, you are a special graduate. And I said, for a position, for an employment, for an appointment, you are head and shoulders above. Because then, look at, in this last year, you heard how much funding has been attracted due to the ability of the faculties to give something. You don't just attract grants, for the sake of an industrial scanner to the university, which will enable it to accelerate and complete the digitization of the records of students. So that when you ask for your transcript within just a few hours, by punching a button, all your records come out, and then it's just downloaded and offloaded to whoever you have directed us to send it to. That's a major thing. And I'm using this opportunity to call on other alumni to donate more on their own, and they can do it. And this one is industrial. It has the ability to process so many pages in one minute.
Okay, sir, because we are pressed for time, so in 1 minute or less than that, what is the overall plan of the alumni for the university at large?
Oh, the plan of the alumni is to help the university to sustain its frontline position. That's our duty. That's our responsibility. If you don't have a university to refer to, you don't have a university. You don't have any record. So it's our duty to make the University of Lagos future ready in accordance with the visions of the present Vice Chancellor, and to make sure that its facilities are well maintained, so that the relationship between the faculty, the teachers, the non-teaching staff, and the students can be smooth, and also the alumni. Because the truth of the matter is that it is the alumni association that fund a university through endowment and through contributions to its development.
Thank you so much, sir,
Thank
for being
you.
here.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll go.
Executive as related to such executives. So that's why it's an ex-officio position, actually, basically.
All right, that's fine. So let's come to Convocation. I heard that we're actually one of sponsors of Convocation. What inspired that?
I'm sure a lot of them has benefited from that. So that's kind of collaboration we're talking about. So the management is doing a lot, and we can always encourage them and also lend our own support within our own way, just to make sure that these collaborations continue, and then, at the end of the day, to rub off the students, and our products are going to be the best anywhere in the world.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Laker, for actually speaking with us. I would have actually asked you one more question, but we're out of time.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I hope we can always have more interviews with you some other time.
It's my pleasure, anytime. I mean, you can reach me through the office of alumni. I'm always available through the executive secretary, and then anytime you want me to come around, feel free to reach out.
Thank you.
This is our home, University of Lagos.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir, and that has been the first session of the 54th Convocation ceremony. All right, so we'll be coming back in the afternoon by 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock to say, for the afternoon session. All right, so I remain Vina Peters, and I'll leave you with our pull-up.
That journey built me because I did the project and I completed it. I can use the softwares and understand what I did. So yeah, those challenges, I think they made me a better person.
All right, beautiful. So I would want to ask, what were your 5.0? It is not a small one, right? And you had a whole lot of other things you were engaged in as an undergraduate. So what were your, expressly tell us, what were your strategies? What was your study habits? What were those things you did that got you this?
So I'll start by saying you can find all of them expressly in my book, Roadmap to 5.0, The Not So Hidden Secrets to Academic Success. Then I'll continue by saying, when I came into the University of Lagos, I think what really set me apart was that I sought advice right from the start. So whatever goals, whatever ambitions I have, somebody has probably had them before, and thankfully some of them have achieved it. So I'm strong on seeking advice from those who have achieved what I want. For my study habits, I don't want to prescribe because we are very different people.
Okay.
But I read every single day. I read minimum of 4 hours every single day. I think my biggest strength was the consistency. Every single day. From the first day school starts to the last day of my exam, that was my strategy.
4 hours reading every single day. That's a huge one. So I was going to ask you, about your plans going forward. But before that, what are you going to miss about the University of Lagos? You're going.
The biggest thing I'll miss will be the community that UNILAG has. UNILAG is very diverse. I mean, we just heard the VC say.
That's it on the exclusive interview with the overall best graduating student of the University of Lagos, Mr. David Oluwatomiwa Akomo. We wish him well, and we do wish other graduating students well in their life journey. Thank you for joining us.
By the authority of Senate, it is my great pleasure. The College of Medicine, from the faculties of Basic Medical Sciences, Clinical Sciences, and Dental Sciences. We also have, and Pharmacy. From the Distance Learning Institute, we have 16 first-class students. We also have distinctions. Pardon me. From the Basic Medical Sciences, we have 6 distinctions. From the Clinical Sciences, we have 9 distinctions. And from Pharmacy, 24 distinctions. The best graduating student in the Faculty of Pharmacy is Khadija Koforola Adebayo with a CGPA of 4.87. The best graduating student from the College of Medicine is Amaka Hannah Madubuike with a CGPA of 4.92, while Babatunde Shobowale with a CGPA of 4.84 is the best graduating student from Distance Learning Institute at the age of 61. Yes, congratulations. From the basic medical sciences, we also have 80 students with a second-class upper degree, 43 with a second lower degree, and 2 with third class. We have 1 with a pass, and we have 57 with unclassified degrees. From clinical sciences, we have 1 student with a second-class upper, 3 students with a second-class lower, 1 student with 1 student with a third class, 45 with unclassified, and 35 with pass degrees. From pharmacy, we have 148 unclassified. They don't do degrees. From the Distance Learning Institute, we have 446 with a second-class upper, 1,374 with a second-class lower, 749 with third class, 79 with pass, a total of 2,664. So at this time, let me seize this opportunity to thank members of Senate, staff, and all stakeholders for their commitment and loyalty to the University of Lagos, especially in the last year. Despite the challenges of the last year, the university recorded many significant wins, especially in the quality and quantum of research, improved collaborations and partnerships with other universities and industry within and outside Nigeria, as well as in the area of exchange programs for staff and students. In pursuance of the Future Ready agenda, we have made firm strides in growing our finances, growing our infrastructure, growing our reputation, and growing our manpower. And the last year was in the main one of consolidation, seed sowing, and growth. Let me mention a few. The research activities of our staff attracted over 11 billion naira in research income in both local and foreign currency. And these are from freshly obtained grants in 2023, and they cut across the faculties of science and the humanities. The university's partnership with the Sahara Group, a leading energy conglomerate with operations in Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Middle East, which began last year, is one that can best be described as an outstanding example of generational sowing for academic sustainability. This partnership, which is a first of its kind, involves parents of the executive directors of the Sahara Group who taught in this university, their children who are now executive directors at Sahara Group who studied in the university, and other executive directors of the Sahara Group who also taught or were students in this university, then came together to give back. It is indeed a generational partnership, born, bred, and nurtured in the University of Lagos, and represents the best of university-alumni relationship. This partnership includes a 10 million cash prize annually, instituted in the names of the parents and Sahara executive directors, for outstanding students across 10 departments, 2 from the Faculty of Engineering in Civil and Mechanical Engineering, 3 from the Management Sciences in Finance, Business Administration, and Actuarial Science and Insurance, 2 from environmental sciences in architecture, and 3 from the social sciences in economics and library and information sciences. There is also a MAD grant, which is a Making a Difference grant, of $36,000 annually for 3 outstanding lecturers, who will each get $12,000. These grants for both students and staff will run for the next 10 years. In addition, the group is also establishing the Sahara Group School of Innovation and Extrapreneurship at the University of Lagos to create platforms for birthing sustainable energy solutions for the future. The sword-turning ceremony has since been held, and we are looking forward to the commissioning of the building, whose design we have seen, and I can assure you is a breathtaking architectural masterpiece. We are excited about this partnership and express the university's gratitude to the Sahara Group for making a difference. I will also encourage other groups, families, industries to partner with us to impact sustainably the future leaders. To further improve the employability of our students, we flagged off the career support services with a cohort of about 30 students in the library makerspace in collaboration with ICLED Business School to teach soft skills, assist with CVs, and better prepare our students for the world of work. This is something that will be ongoing throughout the year from now on. We hosted various conferences as well, to which we had a wide range of participants, both local and international. For example, the UNILAG International Week and the Africa Research Universities Alliance Conference, which was holding for the first time in Nigeria. The events were attended by universities and people from Africa, Europe, and America. There were over 1,500 participants during both events, and there were participants from 18 African universities, including the University of Witwatersrand, University of Stellenbosch. We had 13 universities from the United Kingdom, including the University of Dundee, which is a strategic partner of this university, and Warwick and Sussex. We also had Emory University from the United States of America and several universities from Nigeria. Through our NIT Hub and Innovation Hub, there was a successful organization and hosting of the 3rd International Conference on Artificial Intelligence and Robotics. The 2-day event, which happened in collaboration with the Machine Intelligence Research Group of the University of Lagos, drew about 597 participants spread across 14 countries in Africa, Asia, Europe, USA, and Canada. The project Innovation to Market, I2M, which is funded by the UK RI RISA program, onboarded several innovators from across the country and trained them on skills and techniques to develop their innovation. Overall, 524 innovators were onboarded, of which 362 innovators and researchers from across the country were trained. 62 innovators were funded to develop prototypes, and 18 patents were filed. 40 new startups were registered, and 50 startup businesses were incubated, while 20 startups were awarded financial grants. One of our students, Mr. Barnabas Peter from the Department of Finance, designed a digital platform to assist tourists, low-income earners, and individuals seeking exciting places in Nigeria. He also came first at a national pitch competition organized by the Project Innovation to Market program. The university has one of the oldest and most respected actuarial programs in Nigeria. Recently, it became the first university in West Africa and the second university in Africa to be accredited by one of the most prestigious institutes for actuaries in the world, the Institute and Faculty of Actuaries of the United Kingdom. This accreditation was only possible by the work put in between the faculty and the Nigerian Actuarial Society, which helps us and further validates the value of our town gown agenda. The more we collaborate, the better we are. The University of Lagos has also started a joint master's degree in law with the University of Dundee, which is the first of the UK-Africa joint degree of its kind. The memorandum of agreement was signed in October during the International Week, and our students will run the first semester in University of Lagos and then go on to the University of Dundee for the second semester of the master's program. We also have members of our faculty in the Faculty of Law now being lecturers, adjunct lecturers with the University of Dundee. In October, we commissioned the Madhouse, Making a Difference, an incubator for creatives, and the first of its kind in any Nigerian university. This was established by an alumnus, Mr. Bayo Omoboriowo, and this incubator has become extremely popular, and it's by the lagoon front, and fascinating. It has attracted many important people to this place, including the Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany, Mr. Olaf Scholz, who made UNILAG one of his stops in his short 3-day stop in Nigeria. And he also approached UNILAG from the sea. He came in through the lagoon. The university also played host to Bill Gates, who visited the College of Medicine at the Center for Clinical Trials Research and Implementation Science in the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology to confer with Professor Bosede Afolabi, who is running several research grants funded by his foundation and which have become globally acclaimed. We are extremely proud of one of our recent alumnus, Mr. Nameka Praise Ifeako, who developed the Student Paddy app while in the 5th year of his engineering course here at UNILAG. He has since secured investors, and recently we signed a memorandum of understanding with him to deploy this among students of the University of Lagos that are interested. The app creates value out of browsing habits and issues certificates for knowledge gained, which can help with employability. Under this administration, we have commenced a major drive to rehabilitate and upgrade aging infrastructure. Some of these include hostels. For example, we have done a major upgrade of Mariri Hall, while we have done some minor rehabilitations of other halls. The major upgrades will commence during the holidays. We also started the University Library Extension and the Scholars Suites. We have commenced the vertical extension of the Architecture Building, the new Distance Learning Institute, and the ASDAS building. In the area of security, we have commenced and have so far deployed 206 CCTV cameras of the 1,000 that we plan to do through a partnership with Bionomics, and this will be on the 3 campuses, Akoka, Yaba, and Idiaraba. As part of our Automate UNILAG plan, the Digital Transformation Initiative, which comprises our IT strategy, our enterprise architecture, IT operations, and governance, is a 3-year plan to reposition our technology landscape. This has commenced with the remodeling of the website, which I would ask you all to go and check and give us feedback. The establishment of a data management center for data analytics, which was commissioned on September 14, 2023, and funded by the World Bank through our ASDAS project. On the alumni front, our alumni have been wonderful and achieving feats. Recently, the president of the Alumni Association Worldwide, Engineer Ifeoluwa Oyedele, the executive director of the Niger Delta Power Holding Company Limited, was recently awarded with an honorary doctorate degree in engineering by Achievers University, Owo. Another of our alumni, Mr. Temi Kokwola, became the CEO of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. The alumni associations of Lagos State, the United Kingdom, North America, Abuja, to name a few, have keyed into our various programs, including our support for indigent students. The Lagos State alumni, ably led by their chair, Honorable Adeyemo Uweye Adedeji, has been very supportive with some infrastructural upgrades, donation of equipment, and training of students for employability skills. I want to again thank the president of the Alumni Association Worldwide for the donation of a color overhead industrial scanner, which will augment our drive to make transcript issuance of alumni painless and efficient. This scanner, which costs about $22,000, is a godsend and was commissioned on Monday, January 15, at the beginning of these convocation ceremonies. We thank you very much. Another of our alumni, Dr. Mrs. P. Sule, a UNILAG-trained educationist who had won the Best PhD Thesis Award in the Department of Educational Management in her time, was named in the prestigious top 50 finalists of the 2023 Global Teacher Prize. We have also received a number of donations. The Havila Group Publishing Company donated books worth 20 million naira to our university library. Total Energies also donated laboratory and fieldwork equipment for training geoscience students. And the National Communication Commission endowed a professorial chair worth 30 million naira. We want to use this time to also thank various individuals and companies that have donated money to support our indigent students. So far, a total of 1,329 students have benefited from various support programs. The university has paid obligatory fees for 400 indigent students. 170 are in the work-study program. 74 have been adopted by various individuals through the Adopt an Akokite program. 40 are benefiting under the free meal scheme, while 645 qualified for the endowment scholarship from the University of Lagos Advancement Office. Just yesterday, we got another 85 students whose obligatory fees were totally paid for. We continue to improve the staff and student capacity. Over the year, 602 members of staff and 125 students have been certified through licenses purchased from Coursera in courses ranging from data science and analytics, artificial intelligence, and other emerging technology fields, as well as in management, leadership, and communication. Our students also had study abroad programs, with 10 students spending a semester in either Germany, Poland, Bulgaria, Turkey, and the United Kingdom. Another 9 of our students from the Faculty of Management Sciences in the Department of Finance, Accounting, and Employment Relations and Human Resource Management, as well as Engineering and the Social Sciences and Arts, participated in the 2023 summer internship with the Bank of America in Dublin and Chester, United Kingdom. 4 of the 9 interns were given return offers for internship and full-time positions. Similarly, 2 of our students from the Faculty of Management Sciences in the Department of Finance and Accounting, who went for a 10-week summer internship program with the World Bank headquarters in Washington, D.C., have now been offered a more permanent role as junior analysts for 2 years, which will commence between July and September 2024 upon their graduation. 66 students and a faculty member attended the Entrepreneurship and Innovation Summit of the Carnegie Mellon University, and 15 students participated in the Transnational Entrepreneurship Program of the University of Iowa, USA, and 4 students and a faculty participated in the University of Witwatersrand University Entrepreneurship Challenge launch. University of Lagos also hosted the first Pan-African Nelson Mandela Day event with partners from 15 other African countries in collaboration with Umoja, which is the Pan-African Student Leaders Network that started here in the University of Lagos in 2017 with partners from Stellenbosch University. 4 of our students from the Department of Economics, Law, English Language and Mass Communications was selected for the Szczecin University exchange program in Poland. In collaboration with Aston University, United Kingdom and University of Dundee, the Institute of Africa and Diaspora Studies, University of Lagos, hosted the first ever 3MT thesis competition in Nigeria. The university will also be co-hosting the FASU Games this year with Lagos State University and NUGA. We will be leveraging the excellent facilities developed during the NUGA Games in 2021. Our athletes are already preparing, and we earlier this year, last year, funded 3 of our athletes who were among those selected to represent Nigeria at the 31st World University Games in Chengdu, China. The students performed creditably well as 2 of them reached the semi-final stages of their respective competitions. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate you and congratulations for having passed through the University of Lagos. We enjoin you to keep us up to date with your progress as you continue with your lives after this convocation. You matter to us. We would also want to enjoin you to join the Alumni Association. It is good for you. It has a wide network of very influential people and will be great for your jobs and for your future. And they also have similar values like you, so you will have mentors and friends. I will want to also leave you with the words, with the quote by Janet Napolitano, the former governor of Arizona and the president of the University of California at Berkeley. She said, "You don't go to university so you can punch a clock." In other words, that you just go and do a routine job that is routine, doing not adding much value. You go to the university so you can be in position to make a difference. You are the solution we need. Therefore, you will go out into the world and remember that everything you do is a building block of your life, and it will determine who you will become. Those building blocks are made of the decisions you make and the actions you take on everyday basis, because they form the habits you have. And we build our lives one day at a time, and we will reap what we have sown. So go out in the world and sow good seeds. And I ask that the Lord go well with you. Sow well and conquer the world. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the faculties of Basic Medical Sciences, Clinical Sciences, Dental Sciences, Pharmacy, and Distance Learning Institute, who have distinguished themselves by winning special prizes in their respective fields of studies during the 2021-2022 session. I hereby invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Development Services, Professor Ayodele Ashenua, to present the prize winners.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the students who have distinguished themselves and have been awarded prizes. The Provost Prize in the College of Medicine, 50,000 Naira for the best all-round performance in the MBBS degree, Salako Babatunde Aliu. The Dean's Prize in the 50,000 for the best all-round performance in the BDS degree, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. The Dean's Prize, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, 50,000 for the best all-round performance, Madubuike Amaka Hana. Dean's Prize, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, 50,000 for the best all-round performance, Salako Babatunde Aliu. Dean's Prize, Faculty of Dental Sciences, 50,000 for the best all-round performance, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. HOD's Prize, 25,000 Naira for the best overall performance at the degree level not below second class upper division, Department of Physiology, Madubuike Amaka Hana. Department of Pharmacology, Adewumi Vincent Oluwasegun. Department of Medical Laboratory Science, Umelu Chukwemeka Quincy. Department of Nursing, Ajana Amazing Oyiza. Department of Physiotherapy, Orishajo Toluwani Paul. Department of Radiography, Ugbogu Michael Uchechukwu. Prizes instituted by individuals and corporate organizations. New Era Foundation Prize, 50,000 Naira cash and a plaque to the best graduating MBBS student, Salako Babatunde Aliu. Colonel and Mrs. Alex Ogunze Prize, 50,000 prize to the best graduating student in psychiatry in the College of Medicine, Unwosu Lucky Naimeka. Dr. Mrs. E.A. Awoliyi Prize of 25,000 to the best student in obstetrics and gynecology in the final examinations, Opue Adeize Precious. S. Ola Awoliyi, 25,000 Naira to the best student in surgery at the final examinations, Salako Babatunde Aliu. The Dr. Olayinka Prize, Olayinka Ogunye Prize, instituted by Professor Ayo Ogunye. 50,000 to the best final year student in preventive dentistry, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. 50,000 Naira to the best student in dental sciences, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. The Dr. Ayokunle Ogunye Scholarship of 50,000 instituted by Professor Ayo Ogunye to the best student in pediatrics, Adewonyi Temiloluwa Simisola. Professor and Mrs. Oladele Akinla, 25,000 to the best student in obstetrics and gynecology, Opue Adaize Precious. Dr. T. Abayomi Oshin, Prize, 25,000 Naira to the best graduating student in physiotherapy, Orishajo Toluwani Paul. Abubakri Shonibare Memorial Prize, 25,000 to the best overall graduating student in medicine, Salako Babatunde Aliu. The Ophthalmological Society of Nigeria Prize, 50,000 to the best graduating student in clinical ophthalmology in the Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery program, Salako Babatunde Aliu. Benjamin Akinshola Prize, a plaque to the best final year student in physiotherapy, Orishajo. Benjamin Akinshola Prize, plaque to the best final year student in physiotherapy, Orishajo Toluwani Paul. Professor C.O. Onyebuchi Chukwu Prize of 50,000 to the best MBBS student in orthopedic surgery, Idris Kalilula Olumide. The Shops Prize of 100,000 to the best graduating student in restorative dentistry, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. Fagbure Prize, 25,000 to the best graduating student in physiology, Madubuike Amaka Anna. Chapel of the Healing Cross Prize, 200,000 to the best student in the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Madubuike Amaka Hannah. Chapel of the Healing Cross Prize, 200,000 to the best student in Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Salako Babatunde Aliu. $200,000 to the best student in the Faculty of Dental Sciences, instituted by Chapel of the Healing Cross, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. Friends of Dr. Benjamin Akinwala Abu Prizes, 50,000 and a plaque to the best student in physiotherapy, Orishajo Toluwani Paul. Dr. Benjamin Akinwala Abu Prize, 30,000 and a plaque to the best graduating student in physiotherapy, Orishajo Toluwani Paul. Benjamin Akinwala Abu Prize, 20,000 to the second best graduating student in physiotherapy, Adiola Imisi Ifeoluwa Esther. Emeritus Professor O.F. Giwa Osage Academic Prize of 50,000 to the best final year student in obstetrics and gynecology, Opue Adeze Precious. Mrs. Grace Bisiola Ogunwo Oshinowo, best graduating student in obstetrics and gynecology, Opue Adeze Precious.
Professor Mrs. Elizabeth Obalowu Shote, 25,000 to the second best graduating student in pediatric dentistry, Ogundano Nifesimi Dolapo. Endowment Prize Award in honor of late Dr. Iwelumen, best graduating student in oral pathology, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. Late Professor Gbemisola Agbelusi Prize of 25,000 to the best graduating student in oral medicine, Ogundano Nifesimi Dolapo. Professor Kofoworola Savage Prize of 25,000 to the best graduating student in periodontology medicine, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. Late Dr. Idowu Malomo Prize of 100,000 to the best graduating student in psychiatry department, Onwuzu Lucky Nnemeka. Professor Olufeyi Shikpe Adegoke Prize of 100,000 to the best MBBS BDS performance in physiology, first professional examination, Salako Babatunde Aliu. Mrs. Tomilola Falode Memorial Prize of 100,000 to the best graduating student in physiology, Madubuike Amaka Anna. Professor Oladapo Adenrele Ashiru Prize 250 for the 250,000 naira for the best graduating student in anatomy, Salako Aliu. Over to the Dr. Abimbola Bangbala Prize of 25,000 to the best student in community health, Adisa Omolola Olayeni. Dr. Emmanuel Iwelumen Prize, 25,000 to the best graduating student in oral pathology, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. Ernest Ekong Prize of 25,000 to the best student in community health, Adisa Omolola Olayeni. Dr. Temitope Adeshola Oshodi Prize of 100,000 to the best graduating student in clinical pathology, Salako Babatunde Aliu. Dr. Adebola Taiwo Okiso Prize 100,000 to the best graduating student in obstetrics and gynecology, Opwe Adeze Precious. Professor Oluwole Ayola Atoyebi Prize, 100,000 Naira for the best graduating student in surgery, Salako Babatunde Aliu. Dr. Frank Etumiwe Okiso, 100,000 to the best graduating student in Faculty of Dental Sciences, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. Aquagem Dental Clinic Prize of 50,000 to the best graduating student in Orthodontics, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. Professor MC Ishikwe Prize, 100,000 to the best all-round performance in the Faculty of Dental Sciences, Gabriel Stephanie Edema. Dr. Nosa Binige Prize to the best graduating student in anesthesia, 100,000, Akisumade Okpeyemi Mercy. Late Dr. Gabisu Williams Prize, 100,000 to the best. Late Miss Dr. Gabisu Ayodele Williams, 100,000 prize for the best undergraduate in the final MBBS examinations in community health and primary health, Adisa Omolola Olayeni. Chancellor, sir, I now present the students who have distinguished themselves and have been awarded prizes in the Faculty of Pharmacy. Dean's Prize of 50,000 to the best all-round performance at the degree level for each faculty in the university. In the case of Faculty of Pharmacy, Adebayo Kadijat Kofoworola. Miss Babatoni Alo Memorial Prize of 25,000 to the best graduating student in pharmaceutical chemistry, Aino Eniola Olufunke. The Huponu Wusu Prize of 25,000 to the best graduating student in pharmacy, Adebayo Kadijat Kofoworola. The Neros Pharmaceutical Limited Prize of 100,000 to the best graduating student in pharmacy, Adebayo Kadijat Kofoworola. The Neros Pharmaceutical Limited Prize of 100,000 to the best graduating student in the Department of Pharmacology, Clinical Pharmacy, Aino Eniola Olufunke. The Neros Pharmaceutical Limited Prize of 100,000 to the best graduating student in pharmaceutical technology, Adebayo Kadijat Kofoworola. The Professor H.A.B. Coker Prize of 100,000 to the overall best student in pharmaceutical chemistry, Aino Eniola Olufunke. The Professor H.A.B. Coker Prize of 100,000 to the overall best student in pharmacognosy, Aino Eniola Olufunke. The Professor H.A.B. Coker Prize of 100,000 to the overall best student in pharmaceutics and pharmaceutical technology, Adebayo Khadijat Kofoworola. The HAB Coker Prize of 100,000 to the best overall student in clinical pharmacy and biopharmacy, Aino Eniola Olufunke. No. The Chancellor, sir, I now present the students who have distinguished themselves and have been awarded prizes in the Distance Learning Institute. Chief Poli I. Emenike Prize, 100,000 Naira to the best graduating student in the Department of Business Administration, DLI, Shobowale Babatunde. Chief Poli Emenike Prize of 100,000 to the best graduating student in the Department of Accounting, Akinbami Olukemi Titilayo. The Kingsley Nkemdirim Arida Family Prize of 50,000 to the best graduating student in economics in the DLI, Adetutu Emmanuel Olagoke.
Thank you. The names of the prize winners and the prizes they have won are indicated on the relevant pages of the 54th Convocation Order of Proceedings. Prize winners are advised to go to the Dean, Student Affairs, to redeem their prizes. Admission to degrees. Chancellor, sir, I hereby invite the provosts of the College of Medicine to present the deans of the faculties of Basic Medical Sciences, Clinical Sciences, and Dental Sciences. The dean of the Faculty of Pharmacy and the Director of Distance Learning Institute will thereafter present those of their students who have qualified for the relevant bachelor's degree of the university in the 2021-2022 session. I now call on the Provost, College of Medicine, Professor David Adewale Oke.
To invite the Deans of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor Oluyemi Akinloye, Clinical Sciences, Professor Folashade Akishola, and Dental Sciences, Professor Lunoti Da Costa, to present those of their students who have qualified for various degrees of the university in the 2019-2020 and 2021-2022 sessions.
The Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences who have successfully completed their degree examinations in the university, taken in the 2021-2022 section, those present, those online, and those who are unavoidably absent, whose name appears on the list and for whom I stand proxy. I hereby request the graduating students of the various departments in the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences who are present and whose names appear on page 133 and 134 of the 54th Convocation Order of Proceedings to stand up, doff their caps, and remain standing until they are admitted to their degree by the Chancellor.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physiology, Bachelor of Science in Pharmacology, Therapeutics, and Toxicology, and Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Sciences. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite the graduating students who have distinguished themselves in first-class honors and distinction degrees to come forth for recognition by the Chancellor. Department of Medical Laboratory Science, Chemical Pathology Option, Odebamike David Ayomide. Hematology and Blood Group Serology Option, Adetoru Tolulope Roda. Medical Microbiology and Parasitology Option, Umelo Shukumeka Quincy. Department of Pharmacology, Therapeutic, and Toxicology, Adewumi Vincent Oluwasegun. Adeleke Idowu Opeyemi. Sanusi Taiwo Babatunde Akambi. And the Department of Physiology, Madubuke Amaka Anna. Adeniran Feromi Emmanuel.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Clinical Sciences who have successfully completed their degree examinations in the university taken in the 2019-2020 session, those present, those online, and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy. May I request the graduating students of the various departments and programs in the Faculty of Clinical Sciences who are present and whose names appear on pages 133 to 134
and 161 to 162 of the 54th Convocation Order of Proceedings to stand up. Doff their caps and remain standing until they are admitted to their degree by the Chancellor.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degrees of Bachelor of Physiotherapy, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Bachelor of Nursing Science. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite the graduating students who have distinguished themselves with distinction in their degrees to come forth for recognition by the Chancellor. Department of Physiotherapy, Orisajo Toluwani Paul, Adiola Imisi Ifeoluwa Esther, Department of Nursing, Ajana Amazing Oyiza, Department of Radiography, Oguntoye Oluwatobi Olanrewaju, Okafo Kosisochukwu Emmanuela, Muritala Babatunde Abdurrauf, Adeniji Oluwafikayomi Esther, Osonyibi Ayodeji Jubril, Charles Miracle Solom Tochoko,
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Dental Sciences who have successfully completed their degree examinations in the university, taken in the 2019-2020 session. Those present, those online, and those who are unavoidably absent, whose name appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy. May I request the graduating students of the Bachelor of Dental Surgery program in the Faculty of Dental Sciences who are present and whose names are Abaniwanda Yetunde Semiat, Abdul Salam Takwala Adenike, Adewale Opeoluwa Esther, Adeyemo Taiwo Sarah, Ajala Olufumilayo Rachel, Akinla Oreoluwa Omolola, Aladejobi Opeyemi Samson, Alamutu Mudijad Kainde, Anekwe Obianuju Judith, Ayeni Titilope Gloria, Balogun Tosin, Olawaye Bankole Dare Kudus, Chinedum Victoria Amarachi, Chukuma Somtochukwu Chigozie, Dumoye Mosumola Farida, Fadare Temitope Ayomide, Fashino Ganiat Ojenike, Fashola Temimolua Elizabeth, Gabriel Stephanie Edimo, Jayola Olaoluwa Emmanuel, Lampejo Moyosola Olaumi, Mwaya Chidera Valerie, Ogundano Nife, Dolapo, Ogunsonya, Korede Ayomide, Oyewole Oluwatobi Elizabeth, Salu Sodiq Adeyinka, Adeyeye Odunayo Michael, Adeyi Oluwatosin Adurogbemi, Akonji Sodi Adewale, Aniyeloye Adeniyi Adewole, Elesomi Olamide, Kehinde Oluwakemi Yetunde Oduneye Olamide Oluwatobi, Taiwo Boluwatife Ruth, and Tegbe Oluwatowo Olajumoke. To stand up, doff their caps, and remain standing until they are admitted to their degree by the Chancellor.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Dental Surgery. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Pharmacy who have successfully completed their degree examinations in the university in the 2021-22 session. Those present, those online, and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy. May I request the graduating students of the Bachelor of Pharmacy program in the Faculty of Pharmacy who are present and whose names appear on page 137 of the 54th Convocation Order of Proceedings to stand up. Doff their caps and remain standing until they are admitted to their degree by the Chancellor.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite the graduating students who have distinguished themselves, obtaining distinction in their degree program, to come forth for recognition by the Chancellor. Adebayo Khadijat Koforola. Aino Eniola Olufunke. Odidi Daniel Mufokpefoluwa. Ugbekile Ngozi Stephanie. Bankole Oluwaseun Favor. Akinunu Doris Oluwafunmilayo. Adeleke Azizat Olamide. Oloruntoba Ayodeji Victor. Adiagbo Ahmed Akande, Adeku Abdulbazit Mayokun, Moneke David Ifunayachukwu, Adeyemi Blessing Olushola, Ezenwa Otito Dilichukwu, Jeremiah Favor Imaobong, Olumese Daniel Heije, Egemonye Christopher Chimeri, Hyacinth Blessing Oluebube, Owoniyi Esther Ajibike, Abba Gift Ehi, Adesegun Anuoluwapo Temitope, Oyelade Tomisin Adebola, Adenigba Gbenga Adebisi, Obijiaku Chukwuemeka Jr., Ogunsekan Temitope Opeoluwa,
I now call on the Director of Distance Learning Institute, Professor Risikat Dauda.
Chancellor, sir. I have the honor to present to you those students of the Distance Learning Institute who have successfully completed their degree examinations in the university in the 2021-2022 session. Those present, those online, and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand prosy. May I request the graduating students of the various departments in the Distance Learning Institute who are present and whose names appear on pages 140 to 153 of the 54th Convocation Order of Proceedings to stand up. Doff their caps and remain standing until they are admitted to their degree by the Chancellor.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Science Education in various disciplines in the Distance Learning Institute. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite the graduating students who have distinguished themselves in first-class honors degree to come forth for recognition by the Chancellor. Department of Accounting, Akinbami Olukemi Titilayo. Fayenuwo Oluwasegun Samuel. Oduyebo Emmanuel. Ọláyádé Kẹ́hìndé Ayọ̀bámi. Ọ̀rẹ́fùwà Daniel Olúwatómiwá. Saliu Sherifdeen Ọlálékan. Department of Business Administration, Salisu Azan Abiodun. Sobowale Babatunde. Department of Economics, Adetutu Emmanuel Olagoke. Fakoya Adeleke Emmanuel. Palma Akweve Luke. Department of Public Administration, Kayode Dolapo Malik. Omonupon Kelvin Ose. Oyebanji Deborah Oluwatoyin. Department of Education, Chemistry option, Tomoloju Joshua Sunday. Department of Education, Mathematics, Jimo Titilayo Adijat.
It is time for an alumni pledge. Chancellor, sir, I have the pleasure to invite the alumni president, Unilag Alumni Association Worldwide, Engineer Ifeoluwa Oyedele, FNSE, to administer the pledge.
Chancellor, sir, you know, there is no group that will appreciate this moment more than those who are in this hall this evening. I'm sure that those who are in the medical field know what the entire world went through for almost 2 years when we were all wondering what would be the next thing. Here you are today. In spite of all of that, I don't know what those who are in DLI went through, but in spite of, what I mean is, yes, what I mean is, for you, it will have been very difficult. You know, because you don't even have a regular program. Now you have something that has disrupted your irregular program, combined with disruption of your work schedule and so on and so forth. But in spite of all that, we give glory to God that all of you are here today to get your degree. Great Akokites. Great Akokites. I'm not sure you are proud to be a great Akokite. Great Akokites. Thank you very much. Dear graduating class of 2019, 2021, 2022, on behalf of the National Executive Committee and all members of the Alumni Association of Nigeria's University of First Choice and the nation's pride, the University of Lagos, I congratulate you on your graduation and welcome you into our fold as our oven fresh members. Today, you fully take your pride of place in the annals of great Akokites. Those who tread this path before you are found in every sphere of influence in our nation, in governance, in medicine, in science, in engineering, finance, insurance, administration, advertising and journalism, and even in politics, among others. I urge you to step out and make your mark in whatever field you have chosen to proceed in. I cannot wait to have members of your set making the headlines and recording outstanding feats in these fields. Time, as we all know, is a resource that you cannot afford to toy with. Once lost, time cannot be reversed. This is perhaps the youngest you will ever be as graduates. By this time tomorrow, you'll be a day older. Time will fly. We cannot control it, but what we make of it is in your hands. With our country's population growing faster than the economy, resources available are dwindling, and there are now more than ever more mouths to feed off per capita resource. This great citadel of learning from which you are graduating today is unique in its ability to inculcate in its products the spirit of entrepreneurship. I therefore exhort you all to apply those resources you have acquired to create wealth, bearing in mind the situation in our country and indeed in the entire world. No wonder the Vice Chancellor said in his speech and quoted Janet Napolitano that you don't go to a university so that you can punch a clock. You go to university so you can be in a position to make a difference. I believe that you have the capability to work towards improving your economy, our economy, and the lives of our fellow citizens. Your Alumni Association is proud to have you join its ranks. We promise to be in touch and ask you not to shy away from our projects and programs. In fact, if you have submitted your email address, by Monday, you will receive a letter personally signed by me. Our events are memorable series of occasions that form an extraordinary homecoming for alumni across the years. We will mentor you. We will protect you. We will guide you. It is a beautiful thing to be an alumnus of the University of Lagos. For some of you returning to campus for the first time since you left, if you have had the time to go around, you will confirm that the landscape of the university has taken on a new allure as your Alumni Association progresses in its partnership with the university management. The alumni, friends of the university, and major players in the corporate world are working together with the university management to make our university a better place. A number of alumni sets have and continue to partner with our alma mater in easing the challenges faced by the university and its students. We hail these noble contributions and we cannot wait for your set to join in the act of giving. In our days in the university, we were exposed to pristine, aesthetic buildings and surroundings. Whenever our juniors, that is our siblings and juniors and school juniors come visiting, they witness the beauty and serenity of the University of Lagos community and longed to become a part of that life. The Alumni Association is partnering with the university and other stakeholders to bring back those days by contributing a hostel to alleviate the chronic accommodation challenges on campus. We pray for a better Nigeria at every turn in our life, but we know that it will not come by wishful thinking. It is up to us, it is up to you, it is up to me to do our little in our small corners. At a time when the Nigerian spirit is admired all over the world, it is your time to find your way onto the global scene, one conquest at a time. Your Alumni Association has branches in all the states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and in the diaspora. Chapters have been and continue to be inaugurated in various parts of the country and in the diaspora. Ours is a dynamic association. In fact, the University of Lagos Alumni Association is today the definition of what an alumni association should be in Nigeria. Kindly get in touch with our secretariat to contact your closest chapter or branch. I wish you the very best on your post-graduation endeavors and look forward to meeting you at our future alumni events. Brand ambassadors of UNILAG, great Akokites, the world awaits your manifestation. Thank you. May I please request all graduating students to please be upstanding. Raise up your hands to take the alumni pledge. You will insert your name where necessary, starting with your first name and then your surname. I do solemnly pledge as a proud alumnus of the University of Lagos, a foremost university, to conduct myself in a manner befitting my status and in the best traditions of distinguished alumni that have been before me. I will be and remain a most worthy ambassador, upholding the best in human values and employing distinctive skills and competencies to create value in all my pursuits and endeavors for the sustained progress and greater glory of my alma mater, my country, and the society at large. So help me God. Great Akokites. I want the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to hear what is happening in Unilag. Great Akokites. Great Akokites. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest Akokites. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, RSL Band. Thank you. Chancellor, sir, it is my pleasure to invite the Chancellor to dissolve the Assembly. Please, the Assembly will remain standing until the procession has left the auditorium. Thank you.
I hereby declare the congregation closed.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of Convocation Day 2, afternoon session. I want to call on the Deputy Chief Imam of University of Lagos, Dr. Bashiru Abdul Rahim, to please come and close for us in a closing prayer. Could you please let's be quiet? Kindly sit down. We have not finished. Please let's sit down. We'll be out of here in no time, but please let's sit down. Thank you very much.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful, we give glory to Almighty Allah. We thank Him for bringing to the end today's program. We thank Him for giving us opportunity to celebrate education, to celebrate our university, to celebrate our graduating student. We cannot overthank you because you have been with us since we've started this program. We are thanking you because we say, if you thank for a favor that you have received, I will double it. Oh Allah, increase our favor. We will be leaving this place to our various destinations. Oh Allah, see us through. Oh Allah, we pray to you to guide and direct our nation, to guide and direct our leaders, so that we can have a cause to thank you more. We will continue to be thanking you because we want to be collecting more from you. We pray to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala to accept our thanks. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. May the peace and the blessing of Allah be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please, can we stand? We'll take the University of Lagos anthem, followed by the national anthem. But we will still stay wherever we are until the procession leaves the auditorium. Thank you.
University of Lagos, the rising sun, our fountain of excellence. Our citadel of learning, my God at the front, for all sound minds. We rise beyond the stage. Our mission is to love all the great heritage, tell the nation.
bakute ila bakunti. Àwọn ẹlọ́pẹ̀ ní ta. Alanta, ó pọ̀, ó ti lọ fàáfà.
By the authority of Senate, it is my great pleasure to confer on you all and severally the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Lagos. Congratulations! By the authority of Senate, it is my great pleasure to confer on you all and severally the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Lagos. Congratulations! Great Akokites.
The University of Lagos, one of the most reputable tertiary institutions in Africa.
Third Convocation produces the oldest graduating student, 83-year-old journalist Dayo Michael, who obtained a PhD in mass communication.
It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the 53rd Convocation ceremonies, which is also celebrating the diamond anniversary of the University of Lagos.
I was drunk. Naira.
To afford 100,000 naira from 19,000 naira.
You know, we politicize everything.
pleasure to confer on you all and severally the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Lagos. Congratulations!
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Now, we just concluded the afternoon session and we saw the faculties of medical basic sciences, clinical sciences, dental sciences, pharmacy, and of course the distance learning institute. So right now I'm going to give a quick, I'm going to take some questions from our YouTube page because most of us have been asking questions on so many things. So let me quickly answer a few. Convocation updates. We'll be right back.
By the authority of Senate, it is my great pleasure to confer on you all and severally the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Lagos. Congratulations! Great Akokites.
The University of Lagos, one of the most reputable tertiary institutions in Africa.
Third Convocation produces the oldest graduating student, 83-year-old journalist Dayo Michael, who obtained a PhD in mass communication.
It is my honor and pleasure. By the authority of Senate, it is my great pleasure to confer on you all and severally the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Lagos. Congratulations!
All right, welcome to the Convocation News Update. I am Emmanuel Okere. And on today's news, we have the 54th Convocation ceremonies of the University of Lagos commenced yesterday here at the JF Ade Ajayi Auditorium. The university adorned graduates from the faculties of Education, Social Sciences, Arts, Environmental Sciences, and Sciences, where we saw Mr. Farouk Omar Awodun Ayola, a first-class graduate from the Department of Economics, Faculty of Social Sciences, go home with nothing less than a whooping sum of 1.2 million naira. And still on day one, a young digital communication analyst, Muhammadu Fatiu Adepeju, emerged as the best graduating student of the Department of Mass Communication with an excellent CGPA of 4.75. That's a feat which has long been achieved over a decade in that department. Finally, the Unilag Alumni Edutainment Fiesta 7.0 held yesterday as well at the Unilag Sports Center. This event saw the performances, live performances from the likes of DJ Neptune, Skills, and others. And that's it on the news updates for the Convocation today. Many thanks for joining us. I am Emmanuel Okere. We'll go on a short break. Stay with us.
By the authority of Senate, it is my great pleasure to confer on you all and severally the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Lagos. Congratulations! By the authority of Senate, it is my great pleasure to confer on you all and severally the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Lagos. Congratulations! By the authority of Senate, it is my great pleasure to confer on you all and the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Lagos. Congratulations! By the authority By the authority of Senate, it is my great pleasure to confer on you all and severally the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Lagos. Congratulations!
Right, thank you so much, Emmanuel, for that beautiful convocation
you're welcome,
update. Man, today was actually a whole lot, and I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. It's been a hell of a journey, if I can't say that, because I know what they've gone through.
Yeah.
I can actually feel how they feel, but to God be the glory, and I'm excited that they actually had to do this convocation, and everybody is saying
beautiful.
goodbye to Unilag.
And I must add that it's really a beautiful moment for the parents. It's a good time to be alive. I mean, I saw, faces beaming with joy, faces of parents of the graduates beaming with joy. It's a proud thing for a parent to come here, and watch the child you gave birth to, nurtured,
all these highs
coming out of the university. Despite the strike and everything that has gone down, I mean, it's a good time to be alive. It's something worth giving God thanks for. It's been an amazing one, really.
Really. So let me quickly give you a rundown of what will be taking place tomorrow. So tomorrow we will be having University of Lagos Business School, that is ULBS. For the first time, Emmanuel, for the first time, they'll be convoking tomorrow. We also have the School of Postgraduate Studies. We'll be having PGD, Masters, PhD degrees. And I think I'll be looking forward to who would actually take the best PhD thesis.
PhD thesis, wow, interesting.
Yeah,
We'll be here.
Looking forward to that, because I actually want to know what they actually thought of to put that thesis together. As in what was actually on their mind and what made it the best thesis. Do you get me? So I'm actually looking forward to that.
The best